Welcome to myeyacademy.com. I'm Professor Mahfooz from Pakistan. In this video, VMCQ 3.1, we'll do the MCQs about optics and refraction part 1. Let's first study this slide before we start the MCQs. Refractive conditions of the eye. Emetropia means normal eye with no refractive error. E for emetropia, E for normal eye. Ametropia means an abnormal eye with a refractive error which may be myopia, hypermetropia, astigmatism or presbyopia. So any abnormality. A for ametropia, A for abnormality is any refractive condition of the eye. Then the myopia. Myopia is short-sightedness that needs minus or concave lenses, and the way to remember is minus lenses are like this, which are thin in the center and thick at the periphery. So these lenses are minus lenses. If you put two minus lenses together, that makes myopia. So myopia needs minus lenses and it is short-sightedness. For the hypermetropia, replace this O with a convex lens. So hypermetropia needs plus or convex lenses and it is called long-sightedness. Astigmatism is a condition in which the two meridians have got different numbers. And presbyopia is a loss of accommodation at the age of 40 which needs plus or convex lenses. So remember, presbyopia needs plus lenses, hypermetropia also needs plus lenses, but hypermetropia could be at any age while the presbyopia is usually after the age of 40. So let's start with the MCQs after having this knowledge. A 17-year-old boy is wearing -7 glasses. His diagnosis is hypermetropia, amblyopia, myopia, astigmatism or presbyopia. From the previous slide, you might remember minus lenses or concave lenses and they are needed for the myopia. So the answer would be myopia. And the answer is myopia. Next MCQ. A 57-year-old lady wearing +2 glasses only for reading and close work. Her diagnosis is, remember in this term, 57-year-old lady wearing plus glasses. Hypermetropia, amblyopia, myopia, astigmatism or presbyopia. Remember, both hypermetropes and presbyopes need plus glasses, but here, because the stem says 50-year-old lady is wearing +2 glasses only for reading, which means presbyopia. So presbyopia would be the right answer. Let's say presbyopia is the right answer. A 17-year-old boy is wearing +5 glasses. His diagnosis is hypermetropia, amblyopia, myopia, astigmatism or presbyopia. Remember the mnemonic? In the hypermetropia, replace O with a convex lens. So the convex lenses are plus lenses and they are used for hypermetropia. So the correct answer would be hypermetropia. Hypermetropia is the answer. Slender lenses in the glasses are prescribed in. Slender means you need a different power in one meridian and different power in the other meridian. So options are hypermetropia, amblyopia, myopia, astigmatism, presbyopia. You know the hypermetropia needs plus lenses, amblyopia is a condition called lazy eye, myopia you need the minus lenses, presbyopia you need the plus lenses after the age of 40. So we are left with one condition, which is astigmatism, and hopefully that will be the answer. Astigmatism is the answer. An eye with no refractive error is called ametropia, emetropia, hypermetropia, myopia or presbyopia. Remember from the first slide, a normal eye is emetrop, so emetropia would be the answer. Let's see, emetropia is the answer. Next MCQ. Visual acuity of 612 means patient can see 12 letters on the Snellen's chart, 6 letters on the Snellen charts, 612 line on the Snellen chart from 12 feet, 612 line on the Snellen chart from 6 feet, 612 line on the Snellen chart from 20 feet. Let's go to the next slide to explain it, and then we'll find out the answer. Let's first understand what 6.6, 6.9, 6.12, 6.18 and so on mean. This patient can see 6.12 line from a distance of 20 feet, so the visual acuity is 6.12. This object can see a line of 6.6 from a distance of 20 feet, so the visual acuity is 6.6. If the patient can see 6.36 line from a distance of 20 feet, the visual acuity will be 6.36. So it's always a line seen at 20 feet that denotes the visual acuity, and 6 is always at the top, which means 6 meters or 20 feet. So let's answer the MCQ. Visual acuity of 6.12 means a patient can see 12 letters. There's no mention of the letters anywhere. No mention of the letters anywhere. 6.12 line from 12 feet. It always 20 feet. 6.12 line from 6 feet. It's always 20 feet. So the correct answer is 6.12 line on the Snellen chart from 20 feet. Let's go to the next MCQs, which is similar to this one. Visual acuity of 6.12 means the patient can see 24 letters. No, because there's no mention of the letters. 6 letters, no mention of the letters. And second thing you remember, it's always 20 feet. So 624 line on the Snellen chart from 24 feet, wrong. 624 line on the Snellen chart from 6 feet, again wrong. So 624 line on the Snellen chart from 20 feet, so that must be the correct answer. Let's see. 624 line on the Snellen chart from 20 feet. Next MCQ. And the next MCQ is, for refraction in the children, cyclopentolate eye drops are used to dilate the pupil, constrict the pupil, produce ciliary spasm, paralyze ciliary muscle or accommodation, or induce accommodation. Remember, cyclopentolate and atropine are the two commonly used drops for refraction in children. Both these drops are called cycloplegics. Cycloplegics, which means they paralyze ciliary muscle or they paralyze the accommodation, and the child can no longer accommodate because of these cycloplegic eye drops, and we get the correct refraction. Also remember, both these drops dilate the pupil, but that's not the purpose of using these drops. In children, the purpose of using these drops is not to dilate the pupil, but rather to paralyze the accommodation. So the correct answer would be paralyze ciliary muscle or paralyze accommodation. And the answer is paralyze ciliary muscle or to paralyze accommodation. Next MCQ. For refraction in the children, atropine eye drops are used to. Again, the purpose is the same as was the cyclopentolate. So atropine drops are used to paralyze ciliary muscle or to paralyze accommodation. And that is the correct answer. Contact lenses are mostly used for. Concentrate on the word mostly. To correct refractive errors, to treat keratoconus, for the cosmetic purposes, to heal persistent epithelial defect, and to treat presbyopia. Contact lenses are used for all these conditions, but mostly they are used to correct the refractive errors, and they are used instead of glasses. So that must be the correct answer. And it is the correct answer, to correct refractive errors. Thank you very much for being with me. Thank you.